what the fuck is happening to our city? Like, what is happening to London? I feel a bit like Oliver Queen from 2015, like Arrow. Like, Sadiq Khan, you have actually failed this city. I'm not taking the piss. I'm not joking. You've shat the bed. And this is coming from someone who voted for him. So imagine what all the people who didn't vote for you are thinking. Because this is someone who said, well, I like you over Zach Goldsmith. I'm gonna vote for you. I was wrong. Under your watch, the city has gone to complete pot. Now, you can say what you want about Boris Johnson as a foreign secretary and his recent shenanigans over the last 2-3 years. But one thing is for certain, he was a good mayor of London. He was, for me, he's the best mayor London's had in a generation. At least from what my parents say. I guess I am one generation. But from what they say, he did a impeccable job for London overall. There was a sense of togetherness and unity, and yeah, stuff like the Olympics probably helped with that stuff, you might say, with social morale and stuff like that. But he did a job for the city. You have done nothing, absolutely nothing to help it. All your social programs have basically flopped. Your housing, the bloody subsidized housing that you said you would do has completely failed. You've not basically done anything on it, and you can say, well, we did this, we didn't get enough money here. That's not my problem. That's for you to figure out how to do it best, and you clearly couldn't do it. And the reason why this is happening now, I'm saying this video, I don't normally speak about shit things, alright? But well, today there was another murder in London. I feel like we're in fucking Honduras or something, alright? It's ridiculous. Someone got killed in Stratford today. Stabbed. I'll say stabbed. Say what it is. Stratford isn't that far from me. It's 25 minutes away, maybe. It's not that far. Pretty close. It boggles my mind that 4 or 5 years ago, I'd go out till XYZ at night. My parents would worry, obviously, but they wouldn't be that worried about me, you know? They'd be like, just call us. Obviously, I was much younger then. Call us, let us know where you are, and then it's fine. Now they're like, do you have to go out? Genuine, do you have to go out? Do you need to? I'm like, guys, I'm just going to the gym. They're like, yeah, but like, do you have to go out at 9, 10 o'clock? Like, you don't have to. Then don't. I'm like, guys, I have to go to the gym. But, it's a very odd scenario where people are genuinely worrying for their kids and themselves for what's going to happen at any point of day. It's not just at night now. It's during the bloody day. It's during broad daylight. People are just getting shanked in the streets. Like, what type of world are we living in? Like, the violence that's going on. Well, the gang violence, but just general violence overall in this city. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You can say, well, yeah, we've had police cuts, and yeah, we have had police cuts. It's been awful. I will say I've seen more police on the streets over the past 5 months than I have probably in the last couple of years. Honestly, I have seen a lot more police just walking the streets casually, on the beat, a Bobby on the beat. But this is also down to you. You can say what you want. The stop and search doesn't really help. It's a racist policy is what you said, Sadiq Khan. Honestly, if I get stopped and searched, I know I don't have a knife on me. I know I don't have a gun on me. Please, police, search me. I don't care. Honestly, what that shows me as a citizen, and this is my opinion, obviously, is, if they're going to stop me, someone who's done nothing wrong, then they're going to catch someone who's done something eventually. So I like this idea of saying, it marginalizes communities. It definitely doesn't marginalize me. And, well, I'm brown. I'm brown. So if he doesn't do it to me, then who's it supposed to do it to? Like, who does it marginalize in that case? Because we can say a lot of things. A lot of the people who are committing these crimes, these stabbings and also a shooting, I'll add that, are people of a minority background, whatever type of minority that is, whether it's African or whether it's Middle Eastern or whether it's South Asian. All right, East Asians don't really get caught up in this stuff. There's not really a lot of them in the UK overall, but I can't remember what my bloody point was there. I really can't. My mind just left me there. Oh, my point. Stop and search. Yeah. You called it a racist policy all those years ago when you said we need to cut down stop and search. It doesn't help communities. And then look, all this shit starts happening. All this shit starts happening, and you're like, yeah, we should reinstate stop and search, guys. We should do that. It's like, shut up, you fucking imbecile. What type of stupidity are you? There's no correlation between stop and search and murder rate. Well, well, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. You might say that, oh, there's no correlation at all. It might not be causation and correlation and causation or anything like that. But there's clearly some type of positive correlation there, all right? I'm not going to say it's a straight line, but like, it's there. It's there to be seen by anyone who wants to look at the fucking graphs. And today's stabbing in Stratford comes after 3 over the weekend. 3 people got killed this weekend. Yep, just a normal weekend in London, I guess. Well, let me clarify. 2 were stabbed and 1 was shot. Let me just clarify that shot. Yeah, we can say guns are illegal, but someone wants to shoot someone, they're gonna do it. Just because something is illegal doesn't mean there are idiots who are gonna use the weapons regardless. And I just read on BBC News that the guy today was the 57th homicide in London, in the capital, this year so far. And what are we, like 16th of 17th of June, or like 22 weeks into the year, 23 weeks into the year, almost 3 deaths a week. What, Sadiq? Do you want to get it to 3 deaths a week? Do you want to get it to 4? What do you want? What do you want? Like, I don't know. Obviously, this is not laid solely on you, but you are the figurehead in this case. And like I said, this is coming from someone who voted for you. Okay? It's just true. I don't know who the opposition is. I honestly don't. I'll find out, obviously, when the elections happen. I don't know who the opposition for the mayor of London is, if it's Lib Dem or Conservative. But I certainly will not be voting for Sadiq Khan in the next London mayoral elections. I mean, he is the incumbent, so there's not going to be another Labour candidate. He is the guy for Labour. It shocks me to say this from a couple of years back, but maybe Zach Goldsmith wouldn't have been so bad, you know? I mean, I didn't like the guy very much, that's why I voted for you, but man, we have come a very, very long way in a couple of years. I don't know. This city is genuinely just getting completely... Well... I don't want to make these types of videos, guys. I really don't. I like ranting, but I like ranting about stupid things, alright? I don't like ranting about serious things. It's too heavy. And the fact that this keeps on going on in one of the finest cities in the world, no matter where you are, people are like, London, wow. Now people like London, I might get stabbed. You know, I saw today Donald Trump saying, Donald Trump, oh, he's a piece of work. He's a piece of work. But he did say that London has turned into like Stab Central or something like that. He's not wrong. He's technically right. And saying we should have a snap mayoral election. I don't know if we should get into this habit of having snap elections. They don't always work out very well. For the person who's in charge. So I probably wouldn't suggest that on any front. But yeah, it's a disgusting thing that's happening to the capital, and it's something which is going across the world, and the world is being What the hell was that? The world is seeing London as a different thing to what it truly is, which is a unified city, which has people from all over the world, from all backgrounds, people who get along, mostly. Obviously, there are dickheads, and dickheads will be there regardless of whether you go to fucking Antarctica. There'll still be a dickhead there regardless. It's just how the world works. We need to come back to being the city which we were before, because I feel that we are, just as a society, we're so divided. People can't say what they really think, you know? It's absolutely crazy that someone who, this is the amazing thing. I've said it before, the far left and far right are fucking nut jobs, all right? They're absolutely bonkers. But it's getting to the point where if you have a view or an opinion on something that is centered even by the left, you're just deemed as a Nazi. And by the right, they're like, oh, come to us, come to us. It's a very weird situation to be in. As I said, I'm a very centered guy. I've voted on both sides of the political aisle. You know, I voted both sides. It's not like I only vote one way. And, you know, we live in an odd time. Anyway, guys, I've been NarendraTheComic. Yeah, not feeling that. But I'll see you next time, which is tomorrow. This has gone very, very somber, but it is what it is. We're talking about something like this. I'll see you tomorrow. Skadoosh.